Well, here we find ourselves again, taxpayers and citizens. It's time for more Septerra Core. The weather was lovely today. Oh. Well, we got into combat a lot faster than I thought. I'm thinking the bread strategy will continue to work out for us. The weather has not been as excellent for everyone, I'm aware. And I hope that at this time you're doing well. As you know, these are a bit pre-recorded. I wanted to give myself some leeway just in case anything happened. This recording is actually happening before the channel has even launched, surprisingly. And, well, what else can I say? By the time you might be watching this, if you're watching it when it's released, what would that be? Late August, mid-September, I think? I hope you're doing well wherever you're at. I was thinking of heading out and grilling some steaks later. I got a pretty good special on steaks from a local butcher, but, well, this is new. Let's play it out and see what happens, I suppose. See how strong they are. It seems like the skeletons have about 65 health. It's not dealing full damage. Maybe we'll split the difference. We'll use breads on one. And we'll try damage on the other. It's not exactly what split the difference means, but just bear with it. If that's true, then this one will probably evaporate in a single shot.
This wall looks unstable.
I'll bet a well-placed bomb could bring down this whole wall.
Not sure you want to be doing unlicensed structural renovations on a cursed graveyard without any professional involvement from a team of analysts, some specialists, local government inspectors. That seems like it's probably the way out. Let's wander around and keep getting in trouble as we can. So I was thinking about these steaks. You know, it seems like the butcher had too many steaks, not enough space. And, you know, it's hard to let a good sirloin go to waste. And I was thinking of throwing on some, like, paprika and garlic powder, salt, pepper, rainbow peppercorn, onion powder, maybe a little sugar. I mean, not too much, of course. Just a little bit of sugar. Probably brown sugar, actually. And then doing like a really hot pan, give it a sear before finishing the grill on an actual grill. Or maybe using like a searing plate on the grill. That's honestly the better idea. Do it on the hot side, that sort of thing. I normally do more like, oh,
There's no time to explain. I've come to warn you of a coup led by Dugan.
Dugan?
He's in league with the Chosen.
Lord Bowman's strange troops assault the streets, and warships have been seen on the horizon. Dugan and his bounty hunters are at the cathedral doors.
Retreat through the catacombs.
Quick, we must hurry.
No, go without me. I'll buy you the time.
Never. It's not bad enough running like dogs. You want us to abandon our lord as well?
Go. If you stay, we all fall. Later, the task of leadership now falls to you. Go to the mountains. Don't let the hope of Marduk die.
I'll do my best.
Take good care of my daughter, Corgan.
Yes, sir.
Curse you, Dugan. Are you finally satisfied?
Cut him down. What are you waiting for? Follow my orders.
He's no longer a threat. Why do we have to? I don't see any...
Because I pay you good money, dog. Now do as I say. Don't ever question me again. Now find the others, hunt them down, and bring me their bodies.
Corgan, we need to split up. The guard will come with me. Go with these outlanders. Meet us at the mountains. And don't be followed.
Runner, come back!
Grub, we have to get out of here.
But...
Corgan,
Yes?
take care of yourself.
And you. Let's go, before those bounty hunters find us.
Okay, well, if I saw that correctly, he's much stronger than our laser dog. Yes, he's a pretty tough guy. He's got excellent stats. Must be nice starting out life so blessed as this man. He could practically be a noble. If the gods backed him, he would be a noble. I mean, yes, so as I was saying, I normally make my steaks somewhat more London broil style, so in an oven really, after you get that initial sear. So I'm not sure if I should be applying that to grilling. It's just, it's been years for me since I've grilled, and I'm very comfortable with that oven style. Let's see how strong this fellow really is. I almost got them before they even made a single move. Observe. Why not? Let's try it out. Ah, it even tells you their hit points and such. Yes. That is very interesting. Just so you know, if you're going to do something, like cook a steak, you should do it well. Of course, it takes some time and some practice, and when it comes to the grill, I'll admit it, I am out of practice. But I am an expert chef. Let us blast them. You know, I highly approve of this method of combat. Think about it with me for a moment, right? It's monetarily based, which I'm a huge fan of as someone who has Pennywise. It also is good for the economy. You are putting money in the local economic system. Oh, let's do this first, and then I'll explain why it's a good idea.
I believe the catacombs stretch on here, but I don't see any way through.
I'll bet a well-placed bomb could bring down this whole wall.
I'm slightly confused as to what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Something about going into the mountains. So, you're paying for the bread, which has, of course, already been made, right? You're paying for the bread moves money into the economy while removing a finite source out. The bread could be eaten, of course, but we're not here to eat bread, although you should eat vitamin-rich bread whenever you can, you know, as part of a healthy daily dietary needs. That said, we're using the bread, and because the bread is not being reintroduced back into the economy, the gold, well, it's just floating around there, still moving through the economy in order to offset some of the problems that come. I'm not explaining this very well. I'm afraid that I don't have my economics texts in front of me. I assume someone can school me on basic macroeconomic theory 201. Oh, it's these clowns.
More meat for the slaughter?
Oh, right, Duke. Yeah, perhaps they'll put up more of a fight than their leader.
Damn you.
These guys are kind of jerks. Okay. This arm throwing thing is very odd. But when it comes to a damage rush, we are far ahead of them. That did seem very unusual and bad. It doesn't really seem like they stand a chance.
Run! We'll hunt down all of you.
We'll go through the graveyard. They'll never follow us there.
Why?
It's crawling with the undead.
Maybe this isn't the greatest of ideas.
I thought you didn't believe in curses.
No time for arguments. Make haste!
Well, you first.
In you go, wuss boy.
Wow, Maya, that's extremely toxic. He has serious concerns about this plan. I feel like you should hear them out. Well, it was the 90s. They did this thing kind of differently back then. Just to be clear, that doesn't make it okay. I'm just explaining why Maya's acting the way she is. Wasn't cool then, and it's still not cool now. I mean, look at these things. You should genuinely be afraid of them. They've reordered their whole society based on defeating these undead. And it's not like they're fun dead or something, you know, like cool undead you can hang out with or like sell your soul to in exchange for ultimate power. That happens a lot where I come from, actually. Have I ever told you the tragedy of the tyrant who whispers? This one seems very serious. I think the best strategy here would be to get rid of the ones that are physically closest to us. Wipe them out with some of these bread bombs and follow up with the attacks and then bread bomb the others, although I think we may be out of bread, surprisingly. We don't have any other potions, huh? Looks like the easy times are going to be over. They say that if you were to take all of the gold in this world and compress it at its usual density, it would make up a cube 22 meters on each side. It's a considerable amount of gold, just to be clear, but it's nowhere near as much as I would have thought. We got a bread out of it, and Corgan got a level up. say that switch seems like a very interesting place to be headed towards. Really hurting for some potions right about now. I do know they have about 65 hit points. We scanned one, didn't we? Oh. I would have known their exact hit points had I remembered it. This is the problem with getting old. With age come wisdom. Also a veritable host of drawbacks. Does it seem like they're all moving in on grub? I am deeply concerned for my man here. He is getting Congo lined. End up in a good position here. I've been trying to work on my walking, you know, like these fellows. Look at those calves, very shredded. Must have done tons of walking in their lifetime. I'm a bit concerned that I'm rolling the outside edge of my foot, and it seems like it will have repercussions. So I'm trying to relearn how to walk in these new shoes. Do you ever have that problem? I think we've all probably been there at some point. Maybe not this exact issue, but, you know, there's something you have to work on about yourself and overcome. Something you know is wrong, but not really sure how to fix it. Except mindfulness and hard work. There's really a lot about life that can be solved with mindfulness and hard work. Morgan. I was expecting better of you, my boy. That was nice. Younger, these sorts of grinding battles were exciting. Just seeing digital things move about on the screen mattered more than the storytelling, you know. When I was younger, I didn't really appreciate these kinds of things like I do now. The dramatic, woven together narratives, that sort of thing. I feel like my experience is now the exact opposite of when I was a younger lad. A young swan. This is very unfortunate. They appear to be right on top of your boy, Morgan. Maybe a little taste of a double layer here. Well, I am rather put out by a lack of breads. Some have asked from time to time, how many breads have you eaten in your life? A reasonable question. A reasonable question. That felt like a little bit of overkill there. This is not good, my man. This is not good indeed. You know, we've gotten several more cards here. Haven't ever used them. Is there a healing card? After this battle, we're going to convert fate energy or core energy into healing, and thus convert core runes into bread. Well, a bread substitute. Oh, and there's some breads right there. Let's see here. No? doing this wrong? Yes, here we go. That is our time for today. I was worried. I feel like lately I haven't been talkative enough. I didn't have enough to talk about, so I really racked my brain for some subjects. I know it was basic, but I hope that you enjoyed today's chat. Let me know. If you leave a comment in the YouTube comment section below, you can help improve the analytics, which will get this series and the rest of my my videos out there to even more people if you care about such a thing. And obviously I care, so I'd appreciate if you could help me out. And, you know, I'd appreciate if you show up for the next video. I'll see you soon.